I think because everything I read, the main word was volatile. And I'm not a volatile or reactionary type person, but I knew it was something that I needed to look into. My lifestyle had changed drastically, and volatile or not, I needed to sell my home.
Great.
Having already known Mary Beth for a number of years through my late husband Ed, I had faith in her. And I believed what she told me. I never once had to Google anything or question anything or challenge anything because it was Mary Beth. But I would say the same to anyone coming in new, meeting Mary Beth for the first time. Just have faith that she has such pride in the work that she does and would never tarnish her name, Keller Williams' name, or you as a customer's name. She wants it all to be done correctly. I was in an odd situation in that I'd call it clutter, extreme clutter. I don't want to say hoarding because that would be against my husband and I wouldn't do that, but good amount of clutter. She came in, she did a complete walkthrough, she made some recommendations right off the bat. She was able to introduce me to some people throughout the process that helped me to complete getting the house ready to sell. And I was able to find a company and I passed that information on to her as well, that took care of a home auction. And the combination of all of her information, passing that by her and her agreeing that was a good idea for me, all of those things really played into it being a much less stressful situation. Actually, as I said, she and Ed had been friends for years. And when Ed and I talked about selling, he said, well, I would hope we would use Mary Beth. And I said, absolutely. So there was my answer with no doubt.
That's great. And
I've already begun to do this. And one of the things I tell people is that she will give 120%. 110 isn't enough. She works it 24/7 sometimes. She sat with me for 3 hours on a Friday night and went through my bids and taught me so much about reading a bid that when we finally made the selection, I felt it was in my best interest, in the buyer's best interest. It was a win-win. And I would say that to anyone that asked.